Railroad worm nature rarely mixes colors, but the railroad worm breaks that rule completely. This beetle larva glows green along its body and red from its head, the only known creature to produce both shades at once. Scientists discovered that the red light comes from a unique form of luciferase, the enzyme that triggers bioluminescence. Each segment of its body carries its own light organ, making it look like a tiny moving train in the dark, hence the name. Found mostly in South America, the females, which can reach 25 millimeters, never develop wings and live underground. They use their glow to hunt worms at night, illuminating prey that can't even see light. It's one of nature's strangest examples of built-in night vision. Next comes a squid that turns the sea into a fireworks show. Firefly squid. The firefly squid of Japan is the ocean's living fireworks display. Each one carries thousands of tiny photophores that shimmer brilliant blue in perfect synchronization. During spring in Toyama Bay, millions gather to mate, painting the coastline with light so bright it's visible from orbit. They flash patterns to communicate, attract mates, and lure prey. An entire language of light. Japanese fishermen once timed their nets by the squid's glow, and their luminous pigments are still used in scientific imaging today. Despite being only 7 centimeters long, these creatures light up an entire bay with their synchronized pulse. But deep below them, another fish uses light not to show off, but to hide. Lanternfish. The lanternfish is small, barely 15 centimeters long, yet it dominates the deep sea, making up 2/3 of all ocean biomass. Its belly and sides are lined with glowing organs that pulse like coded messages. These lights aren't random. They're part of a survival trick called counter-illumination, masking the fish's silhouette from predators lurking below. They migrate over 800 meters daily, rising at night and sinking by day. A vertical journey scientists call the deep scattering layer. Naval sonar once mistook their movements for enemy submarines. Their bioluminescence is so common that satellites detect faint glows from their mass migrations. But where lanternfish hide in blue light, one jellyfish uses light as a cry for help. Atolla jellyfish. The Atolla jellyfish doesn't flee predators, it summons bigger ones. When attacked, it erupts in a flashing red-blue strobe, spinning in wild circles. This bioluminescent burglar alarm confuses attackers and lures in something even larger to eat them instead. It's found over 5,000 meters deep in places sunlight hasn't touched for millions of years. Its glowing display can last for minutes, powered by an intricate network of photosites, specialized light cells embedded in its bell. The strategy works. Researchers filming them with submarines report predators often abandoning the glowing atolla mid-attack. But not all creatures use light for defense. Some have carried their glow ashore, onto land, in the heart of ancient forests. Bioluminescent mushrooms. In some rainforests, people used to walk at night without lamps. They followed glowing mushrooms. These fungi, like Mycena chlorophyll, shine a ghostly green that lasts for over 12 hours. Old sailors called them foxfire, using them to mark ship decks long before electricity existed. Scientists later found that their light comes from a chemical called luciferin, the same type used by fireflies, but controlled by fungi's own enzymes. Some even glow brighter after rain, when the forest turns pitch black. There are about 80 known glowing mushroom species, many found in Japan, Brazil, and Australia. The glow may help spread spores by attracting insects, turning decay itself into a living lantern. But deeper in the sea, another glow hides something far more dangerous. Cookie cutter shark. The cookie cutter shark doesn't glow for beauty, it glows to kill. Its belly shines green, blending perfectly with moonlight, so prey swimming below never notice it coming. When close enough, it lunges and bites a perfect circle of flesh, 5 centimeters wide, from whales, dolphins, even submarines' rubber coatings. This shark is small, only 50 centimeters long, but it has teeth shaped like saw blades that rotate forward as it bites. The glow comes from hundreds of light cells covering its underside, except for a dark collar near its neck. This contrast tricks predators into mistaking it for smaller, harmless fish. Every scar on a whale's skin tells the same story. A perfect bite mark, glowing in the dark before disappearing into the abyss. Crystal jellyfish. In 1962, scientists studying the crystal jellyfish off Puget Sound found something world-changing: GFP, or green fluorescent protein. This jelly's clear body flashes neon green when disturbed. That glow later became one of the biggest breakthroughs in biology. Researchers now use GFP to track cancer cells, brain signals, even virus spread. It earned a Nobel Prize in chemistry in 2008. The jelly itself lives quietly along North America's Pacific coast, floating near the surface. When sunlight fades, it glows faintly, pulsing like breath. Its light doesn't protect or attract, it reveals. Without it, we'd never have glowing medical scans or live neuron imaging. But in darker waters, another fish turns its glow into a secret weapon. Dragonfish. The dragonfish breaks every rule of deep sea life. While most creatures glow blue, this one shines deep red, a color invisible in darkness. Only the dragonfish can see it, giving it a private light invisible to prey. It hunts silently 1,500 meters below, where pressure could crush steel. Its red light comes from bacteria-fed photophores near its eyes, and its jaws are transparent, so prey never see the strike coming. Even its fangs don't reflect light. Scientists still study how its eyes detect red wavelengths, something once thought impossible underwater. It's a stealth hunter with night vision no other creature has evolved. Yet while it stalks unseen, another glow follows a lunar rhythm, rising with the moon itself. Bermuda fireworm. For 1 week every month, right after the full moon, the Bermuda fireworm performs a light dance seen for centuries. Females swim to the surface glowing bright green, spiraling in perfect circles. Moments later, the males flash blue and chase them in synchronized waves. Locals once used these lights to track moon cycles and tides. Marine biologists found their display lasts just 20 minutes, precisely 57 minutes after sunset during the third night after a full moon. The light is made by chemicals in their body reacting with seawater. Pure natural timing, no clock or calendar, yet every worm knows. But there's another light show that doesn't need the moon, one that can turn an entire ocean blue. Dinoflagellates. Some nights, the ocean glows like spilled starlight. That's the work of dinoflagellates, single-celled plankton that light up when disturbed. Every wave, every footstep in the water triggers a flash of electric blue. In places like the Maldives' Sea of Stars, billions of these microbes drift near shore, their light powered by a reaction that lasts just 1/10 of a second. But the effect, entire beaches glowing, is unforgettable. Sailors once followed glowing wakes through pitch-dark seas, unaware they were chasing microscopic life. These tiny creatures make storms shimmer and ships leave glowing trails. Yet their glow is peaceful until one predator turns that same trick into a deadly lure. Deep-sea anglerfish. The deep-sea anglerfish doesn't use its light for beauty. It grows a glowing lure filled with symbiotic bacteria that never stop shining. Hanging from its head, the light sways in the black water like a worm, drawing curious fish close enough for the angler to strike. Females can grow up to 1 meter long, while males are tiny, so small they fuse into her body for life, sharing her bloodstream and glow. They live over 2,000 meters deep, where sunlight never reaches. Its light burns on even after death, because the bacteria don't die with it. But there's one creature even deeper, glowing with arms like stars, and a name straight out of nightmares. Vampire squid. The vampire squid sounds terrifying, but is one of the ocean's strangest survivors. It lives 900 meters deep, where oxygen is so low that most animals would suffocate in minutes. Yet it glows calmly, covering its dark red body with tiny blue lights called photophores. When threatened, it doesn't fight or flee. It turns itself inside out, wrapping glowing arms around its body and vanishing into darkness. Scientists call this the pineapple posture. Its light distracts predators, buying just enough time to drift away. It feeds on marine snow, tiny falling particles of dead matter, and can go days without food. Its heart rate slows, its metabolism drops, but its glow never stops. However, far below even this quiet glow, another creature's light moves like slow lightning across the ocean floor. Thanks for staying till the end. Few people explore this deep. If glowing worlds and living light fascinate you, hit subscribe and like. The next story dives even stranger, where darkness itself begins to shimmer.